What did I do?
You ignorant.
Athletes are some of the most watched and followed people in modern society. But just because fans cheer their names, that doesn't put them in any way above the law.
Can I ask you one question? Because you know you're wrong, right?
Let's take a look at 4 times athletes had run-ins with law enforcement. On November 28, 2022, the Tampa Police Department arrived at former NFL Pro Bowl wide receiver Antonio Brown's home to serve an arrest warrant in relation to a domestic disturbance incident involving the mother of 4 of his children.
I got you, I'll talk to you. They can't go far though. Antonio, listen.
I know you, bro. I don't want you.
You want to talk to me right here or you want to talk to me over here? Okay, well talk to me. What's going on? I can't barely hear you though. You want to go to the window? Antonio, you're not in trouble. Okay, well.
Brown was accused of throwing the victim's belongings out onto the street, as well as threatening to harm her if she tried to get back into the house, allegedly even going as far as throwing a shoe at her head. Police attempted to serve the warrant at the residence, but Brown refused to come outside.
Okay. Pete, just crack it so I can hear you. You know what I mean? They're over there. It's only me. I'm right here. You're not in trouble, man. You know you remember me, right? Yeah, you remember me, right? I wrote. Yes. Okay, I wrote the report for you. Remember that, right? The whole time I was cool with you, right? Okay, so let's just talk. Let's. Okay. Do you have a screen on the front door? I mean, just so I can talk to you, so I can hear you. You want to go front door? Yeah. It's only me.
So good to see you again.
You too, brother. You want to just crack it a little? It's only me. I mean.
I didn't want to open the door, man. These police been treating me so bad for weeks. I know you personally.
Right.
Man, these guys been treating me bad. These guys told me in my own house to go to a corner.
So let's do this. Can we at least give her back her ID and stuff real quick? Can we do that? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, there's nothing in there?
I will FaceTime you and show you. I've been telling these police that for 4 hours. They've been banging my door. They even called a locksmith and told this lady they was going to let her fix it up.
So there's no purse or nothing up? Okay.
If you got your phone, I will FaceTime you and walk you the house.
Her phone? Okay.
They threatened me with a guy here to pick my lock. They've been here 4 hours, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I remember I saw a call and I was like, hey, maybe he'll talk to me because we had a good interaction, you know what I mean? Right. So no matter what happens, you're going to just deal with me. That's it. It's very easy. You know, we're not here to fight with you. We don't want to, you know, it's always been like that with me and you. I took that.
Still is, but I'm saying, imagine someone bang at your door for 5 hours, telling the window.
Okay.
Telling me that go in my room, lock myself in the room, and open the door.
Okay. Are you willing to talk to me besides this?
I would love you to talk to me besides it, but I've been violating my rights and disrespected in my home for 5 hours.
No, I understand. I know you're not doing it to me. I just can't hear you.
I make you respect for you, man, but this guy, it's been horrendous, bro. I got to do with these guys.
Yeah. Let me just see what else she's talking about, and I'll ask you if it's in there. Is that cool?
Boy, you can FaceTime me. I would walk through the room and
I believe you. Right. No, I understand. Let me just see what she says. Can you just give me 1 second? All right, don't go. Just hang out.
Brown had placed a homemade eviction notice on the door, telling the victim she had 7 days to gather her belongings and leave. Brown claimed the victim had no right to be at that residence because she did not live there. However, the victim's ID had the home's address as her residence since October 18th, 2022.
So, my goal is what? Pausing video to speak to an officer.
All right, going to view. Officer.
Antonio, talk to me, dude.
The officer explained to Brown that since this is technically still the victim's residence, she would have the right to have a locksmith unlock the door or even smash a window to get inside, and would not face any consequences as it was her residence.
So let me tell you, we're running out of options for her to get her stuff. I don't know where her stuff is. She says it's in there. I don't know. But let me just tell you this. I don't want this to happen, okay? So I'm talking to you man to man, okay? Man to man. If you don't let her in to get her things, I'm telling you, because it's out of my hands. if she wanted to have that dude do the lock thing, she can. If she does that, she's technically still a resident here until the eviction process is, because there's still 7 days left on the eviction. You're not in trouble. You're not gonna. I know. But I want you to hear it from me. You're not in trouble. You're not gonna get. You're not gonna get arrested. Me and you will hang out. Speak louder. Yeah.
I hate to do this, but we got 5 minutes because he just got another call, so we're either going to do this 5 minutes or we're going to resolve.
Copy that. I'm telling him right now.
All right, sorry.
No, I believe you, but listen.
Bring you in here to walk in here and see if you see something. Sir, you can't get my lock.
No, I'm
Commercial business resident. This is not my name resident. This is a business.
Antonio, they're giving me 5 minutes. They're giving me 5 minutes.
But I'm saying, I'm actually doing what? We got only for 5 minutes to do what?
I know it's under a corporation. I understand that. I get it. I'm not disputing that. Even if it is, she still has lived here. I don't know. I only got here 5 minutes ago. I'm just telling you. Since she has lived here, if she want to break a window, she can. I'm just telling you, and there's no repercussions. I know what I know you're not happy with that. I'm just telling you. Huh?
At this point, the officer offered a solution that seemed to be beneficial for all sides. It would appear the victim is about to be let inside to get her things, but this unpredictable situation takes yet another turn when Brown starts becoming aggravated with the officers.
I've been talking to them. I'm actually lost.
Oh, the solution is just to let her get her stuff, and that's it. Oh, and then I would be with you. I'll hang out with you while she gets it. I'll go with her.
She's not going to leave when she comes in.
No, listen. You want me to go with her?
I can let you in here right now with her, but if she finds...
Oh, she'll leave. She will. If you want, I will walk with her so she don't take nothing, and then we'll get it and she'll leave. Yeah, let's do that. But I'll go with her so she don't take nothing. But let me go with her though. Yep. You want me to get her? Okay. Hey, what's her name? Bring her feet. I'll bring her feet too. She's walking up. Yeah. I'll walk in with her and you take this. Yeah.
She's walking down.
Okay, yeah. She's walking in. Hey, listen, you and me are good. Yeah. I don't care about the weed. I don't care about none of that stuff. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When she comes here, I'm gonna go with her. Sure. But listen, you gotta leave the door open. You can. You know what I mean? Okay.
You saying she gonna leave? Like she ain't staying here. Like
Exactly. Yes.
see her stuff that she leaving. That's what you saying.
Yes. And I'm gonna walk with her when I'm gonna leave with her. You know what I mean?
Standing right here. That's
Yep.
No. Why you gotta stand on me and take a stance? I don't need no stance.
No.
They take a stance on me for
Antonio.
5 hours, man. That's how some...
I know. Listen, it's for me. It's for me because I'm walking in the house by myself. It's for me.
Bro, you want me to put my hands out with you?
No. Don't do anything. Just hang out.
I'm just gonna stand right
It's only gonna be me going in.
here. Standing right here, Antonio.
What if she say she don't want to leave?
Listen to me. She's gonna leave. I got it. Trust me. I got it. Let's get her stuff and that's it.
I'm not gonna come in your house.
It's only me, Antonio. Just so we could be done with this, man. He's just afraid she's not gonna leave. I mean, that's the only thing.
Mr. Brown, listen, she's gonna leave. I'm gonna stand by the door. I will not come in your house.
Only me.
Okay? Only
It's only me.
Go.
That's it.
I'm not letting no one in. If she want to pick the lot, tell her pick the lot, man. I'm not letting her in. No, ain't nothing here. I told you.
He's gonna start drilling. He's gonna come to the door. It's gonna be a confrontation, and it's gonna be.
Hopefully,
we got to do something about it.
Right? I mean, for our advantage, we can see him before he's going to see us, peeking through the window since it's dark out here.
So P, if you want, I mean, I'll go first or whatever, and I'll be like, hey man, I'll try to talk to him first, and then I'll go hands on if I have to.
She has to invite us in. That's it.
That may anger him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like him seeing you and stuff like that. Probably not a good idea.
Officers advised the victim to find an alternative place to stay for the night after numerous unsuccessful efforts were made to persuade Brown to let her collect her belongings from the residence. Surprisingly, no arrest was made after officers failed to resolve the situation. Furthermore, the victim ended up recanting her story and all charges were dropped against Brown for this incident. However, this was not Antonio Brown's first or last run-in with the law, having had multiple other incidents involving law enforcement since his final days in the NFL. How well do you think the officers handled this situation? Let us know in the comments below. On September 9th, 2021, former UFC light heavyweight champion Jon Jones was detained by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department at 5:45 a.m. This was shortly after Jones was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame fight wing for his legendary first fight with Alexander Gustafsson. When police arrive on the scene, Jones is already seen visibly upset.
I got the Hall of Fame tonight, and then you're gonna put me on this by walking down the street.
Jones is not happy about this situation and lets officers have a piece of his mind. All the while, you can feel the tension rising. The officers do a good job at remaining calm with Jones, but his demeanor keeps degrading as he curses at the officers, trying to explain his side of the situation.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Humiliate me, my Hall of Fame night. You nerd. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Thank you. My Hall of Fame name. What's your name? Put it on camera.
Josh.
Please don't hurt me. Sir. Yes, sir. You nerd. On my Hall of Fame night. Say your name publicly. Say it. Garrett what? John. Officer Nerd. Calm down, bro. Hurt me in my Hall of Fame night just because I'm big and black. And what did I do? All these officers. What did I do? Officer Garrett Nerd. You heard me. On my Hall of Fame night just to have it. I want you to be famous as fuck. I came from my Hall of Fame ceremony, and I'm black, and I have my friends, and I did nothing to you. And I'm not. It was at a ceremony with the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to answer your questions no more.
In a shocking turn of events, Jones goes from being bent over the police car to standing up straight and headbutting the hood of the car with heavy force. This clearly intensifies the situation, and officers scramble to get Jones detained safely inside the police vehicle.
Being elected into the Hall of Fame, and now this is what I got. What did I do? What did I do? I hate you. I hate you. No, please don't. Okay, that's breathe, bro. You did it, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get in the car. Yes, sir. Chill out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll get this figured out, man, but you gotta calm down.
They're right in front of the Mirage. They're going to be in the southbound lane.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Can we just talk like this?
Yes, sir. I'm here for you.
I appreciate that. Take a breath, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I get anxiety. Please open the window, please, sir.
AC back here?
Yes, sir. Hey, my camera has it off because I was standing right here.
I was right here too.
The outcome of this situation ended up with police charging Jones with misdemeanor battery domestic violence and a felony related to injuring and tampering with a vehicle. And we have to imagine one serious headache. If you're familiar with Jon Jones, you'll know well that this was not his first run-in with the law. Jones has an extensive rap sheet, including arrests in May 2012 for DUI after crashing his Bentley in New York City. And in April 2015, he was involved in a hit-and-run incident, colliding with two other vehicles. In March 2020, Jones was again arrested for an aggravated DWI offense. Several of these incidents were captured on police body cam, so if you'd like us to feature some other Jon Jones stories in our upcoming videos, let us know in the comments below. On September 11th, 2023, former NFL defensive back Adam Pacman Jones was arrested at Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport following a report of an unruly passenger. When arriving on scene, police try and talk to Jones, but the situation escalates quickly.
You ignorant. No,
And
so, listen, I asked one question.
In a minute, you're about
I asked the man, I said, look, this is under God truth. I said, look, bro, the plug ain't working because I was trying to plug in my computer. I got witnesses. I got 20 witnesses that was sitting there right beside me. Sis, only thing I asked was, the plug is not working. Can I get another plug? He like, shut up. I didn't say.
Okay.
Normally,
we're gonna have this discussion up top because other people have to go up the plane.
you need
Grab
to
your
know how to
bags.
talk to him.
Bags and let's go.
Because I don't mind going to jail.
Okay.
You know that. But
that's fine.
With the situation not de-escalating, the officers then handcuffed and detained Jones. While escorting him out of the airport, Jones did not hold back in letting the officers know how he felt about the situation, eventually being placed in the squad car for transport.
Bro, this,
you're under arrest.
sis.
You're under arrest,
No,
bud.
I'm not yelling.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Come on.
Stand upright. It makes it easier for
Sis, the
yourself.
only thing I'm saying is, I told the man, I said, I'm just trying to plug in my charger. I'm getting locked up for plugging in the charger.
Do me a favor and put your wrists together so this don't hurt you,
I
okay?
had one drink.
Let him stand up. Let him stand up.
Okay. Look at these folks recording y'all. Y'all know that, right?
We're all recording.
Y'all see this?
Make sure that one's a little tighter. Turn around for
Look, it's 5:30 a.m. Y'all think I'm drunk? Y'all sound stupid.
Okay.
Y'all could have gave me a test and asked me, was I drunk? Bro, you ain't got to do this. I'm asking you a question. Can you pull up my pants? That's all I'm asking. Y'all tripping, man. Big dog, can I talk to you for one
No,
second?
you ain't talking to me. You had a chance to have your conversation. You chose
didn't
not
even
to.
listen to me.
You're right.
When we do this
Okay.
blow test, I'm suing everybody. So what are y'all locking me up for? What's my charge?
Disorderly conduct and AI.
I'm not drunk.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I take a blow test?
Nope.
No,
Have a seat.
have a seat.
No blow test.
Have a seat.
Have a seat, please.
Slide your feet in.
Bro, can I ask y'all
Put your
one
feet in.
question? No, I know.
We got
For real.
Put your feet in.
Big dog.
Talk.
I know, for real.
Put your feet
Look
in.
at me, bro. Can
Put your feet in or he's going to pull you in.
I talk to you for 1 second?
You'll have the
This is
opportunity to talk to me in a
wrong,
minute.
bro.
Put your feet in.
So y'all, you get. No,
Sit
cool.
back. Sit back so I can seatbelt you in.
You gonna seatbelt me in with my hands in the back?
Yes.
What's your name? Janine? I'm suing you. He definitely getting sued. Why are you doing all that?
For your safety.
You touch me
Turn
again.
around.
Don't touch me.
Once in the police car, Jones continued to plead his case with the officer, getting visibly upset and frustrated at the predicament he found himself in. He continuously pleaded with the officer that he was not drunk and was being wrongfully detained. This goes on until the arrival at the detention center, but the pleas go unheard.
I know you hate me, so can I ask a question, Mark? Yeah, you do. What is the shit, bro? Like, you just, only thing I'm saying is, you accuse me of my background, not of me right now. You accused me of what you thought I was and what I ain't. Go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead.
You were arrested for disorderly conduct.
For what? I didn't say it. What's the rule of disorderly conduct? Tell me what's the rule for you to lock somebody up for disorderly conduct, bro.
And for AI, because you reek like alcohol.
What is AI? Breathalyze me. I'm not drunk. How the you gonna lock me up for alkalize and you ain't breathalyze me? You sound stupid as it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I had one drink, which was a Pinot Grigio. Go to the bar, ask them. You stupid. That's my point to you. You're gonna get fired. How the am I drunk? And I drove to the airport and have one Pinot Grigio. Don't go out last night. And you come out, I'm drunk. Bro, come on, bro. Like, I'm just, like, really, I'm asking you to do your homework before you just assume what these people are saying. And I specifically told you, I was in the seat. Only thing I asked to do, bro, is the plug working or can you move me to another seat? That's the only thing I asked him. So he left, he came back, and I was like, so what that mean? He's like, we're going back to the gate. Bro, you would have had, like, you don't have not one person that complained about me on the airplane. Like, how are you going to win this in court? Like, do you think this fair, bro, to do this just to f up my reputation? You don't give a f, bro. You don't, bro. And that's the point that I got, like, you doing this just me up. Not even thinking about what I do for my family or what I got going on. Then you just automatically say I'm drunk. Give me a test. You got a blower? You know why you don't want to give me a blower? Because you know I ain't drunk. If you had any idea that you thought I was drunk, you'd be like, all right, pack blow. Come on, bro. Like, this ain't right, bro. And I'll tell you if I was wrong. I didn't do it, bro. I'm asking about a charger on the plane. If I was wrong, every last person on that plane would have came out and say something. Not one person got a complaint. How in the fuck all the officers got a complaint with no complaint from the motherfucking people that's on the plane? Come on, man. Like, this ain't right, bro. This ain't not right. And like, at a certain point, bro, we got to do better by each other and do right. Like, if you think it's right, lock me up. I'm cool with getting locked up for no reason. But, bro, I know. I had one drink. Bro, ain't nobody drunk. I ain't yelled. I ain't disrespecting nobody. Only thing I told the man was, even the lady beside me, it's a older lady, she said, they're locking you up. They're going back. And you got mad because when I was walking through the hallway, I was like, bro, you locking me up for nothing. Guess what you tell me? You made the decision, though. It's going to jail. That's what you said. So, can I ask you one question?
No, I'm done answering questions.
Because you know you're wrong, right? That's on camera now, ain't it? It's on camera how you grab me at the door. I'm in handcuffs. You grab me like I'm trying to fight you.
You were trying to get out of the
Bro, you thought, how I'm going to get out the car, bro? You thought I was going to get out the car.
Yes, that's why
So that means you should punch me, right? You should punch me for getting out the car.
I didn't punch you.
Now you're going to beat me up when we get to the jail? Tell all your homeboys, oh, Pat coming in there. Let's beat him up. But I want you to know, when you go to sleep tonight and you roll over in the morning, ain't no way you can say this right, bro.
For your behavior.
What behavior?
Being disorderly, disrespecting other officers, disrespecting the flight attendants, causing the aircraft to be turned around.
You the only one that got aggressive and grabbed me when we went out of there. Bro, I got it on camera. Do you think I traveled by myself? What did I do to you? This driver is a racist.
No, this goes to you.
The driver is the racist. What's wrong with you, man? Bro, what's wrong with you? What the is wrong with you? Hey, say that. Say how racist you is. If your kids was going through this for sitting on the plane and not saying, hey, you gonna lose your job. Can you hear me out? Bro.
I gave you the
you won't even talk to me.
I don't even want to hear your side anymore.
Why not?
Because you're already under arrest. You asked me, I'm trying to answer your question. You don't want to listen to my answer, then I'm done with this conversation.
But this can't be right, bro. This can't be right.
Jones was booked at the Boone County Detention Center on misdemeanor charges of alcohol intoxication, disorderly conduct, and threatening. Jones pled guilty to the disorderly conduct charge, while the intoxication and threat charges were both dismissed. Jones was arrested or questioned by police on several occasions for several incidents during and after his playing career, including an altercation outside a Las Vegas nightclub that paralyzed a man. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see this case in an upcoming video. On March 11, 2019, former UFC champion Conor McGregor found himself in legal trouble when he was arrested by authorities in Miami Beach, Florida. McGregor was charged with felony strong-armed robbery and misdemeanor criminal mischief following an incident that led to his arrest. The charges stemmed from allegations that McGregor engaged in forceful theft and also caused property damage, which was classified as criminal mischief.
What's going on, man?
How you doing, sir? You want to speak to me?
How's it going, man?
I'm just looking for that gentleman right there. I gotta give him some room.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There was a little incident that happened last night with Conor, so we need him to come out. I know he's inside. Do you mind opening the gate?
Yeah. Can I give this to him? Yeah, can you guys give that to him? That's for the other house that we're in.
I don't want to make a big deal out of this. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. If our patrol unit is not here, by the time he comes out, can we throw him in yours in the meantime?
I have no cage.
Okay.
You ready to request him?
Yeah. Celestial's on the way. If anything, we'll just put him in my car and take him. No, that's fine, because we got somebody almost here.
Members of McGregor's entourage come outside to talk to officers. Officers explain the situation, that McGregor has to come out of the home and go with the officers to be booked on the charges. They ask for time to talk it over with Conor, which the police grant them.
How's it going, man? Hey, I'm Sergeant Lozano, the supervisor of the squad. Can I talk to you over here? Or whatever you want?
Yeah, come on.
All right, so there was an incident that happened last night, so we need to take him with us to the police station.
For him throwing the phone out, is it?
You guys know what it's about.
What's the charge? What's the accusation?
Looking at a strong arm robbery.
An armed robbery?
Strong arm.
What does that mean, sorry, sir?
Where he took property from somebody without any weapons.
Okay.
By force.
And you have a warrant for his arrest?
Not yet, but we don't need a warrant because it's here in Miami-Dade County.
Understand.
We're trying to do this without any drama or anything like that, you know?
Same thing. I don't be resistant to anything.
No,
You
we get it.
understand? I understand. You got to do things if something's
What
being...
we'd like to do is do it quick, get him in the car. At the station, you guys will be able to bond him out before, quick.
How long would he be in there? Or do you know roughly?
It's a quick process, but the quicker we could go...
I'm sure once he gets in, the process at the station is going to be no less than 1 hour. Okay. I'm hoping.
Could I go along with him? Is that possible?
Not with him, but if you want to go to the station...
Okay. And just follow you along or something and just wait around for me.
Yeah, we'll give you the address once...
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Lozano.
And you're running this? Yeah. Sergeant Lozano,
yeah. So, obviously the sooner the better because the media is probably going to start coming out and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, no problem at all.
1100... 1100 Washington Avenue. Washington. Right there? Yep, that's it. Then once you guys get down there, we'll meet you down there. And for your knowledge, we wear body-worn cameras now, so.
I know. I see it.
I know. I just
see it.
You
can't miss that.
I just want to bring that up, man.
He doesn't have one. Yeah, I know. He doesn't have one.
Yeah. Not everybody's issued them yet.
All right. We'll be right out.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
That "we'll be right back" turned into a 2-hour standoff with police trying to get McGregor to come out of his home. There's over 90 minutes of footage of officers waiting for McGregor to come out, but nothing.
There's no way out. Oh, there's not a way out?
No.
Oh, it's a one-way in, one-way out. We got into a situation here. I can run there, finish that, go to warrants, get a tick number.
I don't think it's going to be an issue.
It's already been approved.
Should have Frank just stay in DB so we don't have to wait for somebody else. Tom said everybody's left the backyard.
Having no luck just waiting, officers decide to go up to the door and find out what's going on. There, they are met with yet another member of McGregor's entourage, who claims they just need 5 more minutes as another hour goes by.
Give it another minute or two, we go knock on the door.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sergeant, we just need our lawyers and stuff.
Okay.
Give us 5 minutes. But he is going to cooperate.
No, I get it.
Right.
I just don't want to be out here waiting forever.
Yeah, I apologize for the
We figured that's what was going on.
Yeah, we're just getting our lawyers and stuff set up so they know what to do. And I already have it somewhat taken care of by the time we get there.
Okay.
Because you guys can also do that at the station, and we can work with you guys.
Well, anytime we discuss it with him.
Okay.
So they're getting it all.
Okay.
What all cars belong to you guys? All of them?
Yeah, most of these.
We're on separate. Well, we're beaching. We got a couple Miami guys.
Everybody has their own vehicle in there.
Is his kids here? Children? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, other people start showing up.
BWCs.
So, is there different jurisdictions?
Yeah. So this is City of Miami, and we work for Miami Beach.
Oh, so that's where that incident happened in Miami.
A couple blocks over.
Okay.
But we have jurisdiction as far as anywhere in Dade County when it comes to certain things.
And now the uniform guys are...
We just called them for uniform questions.
No, is that who?
Those are the Miami. Those are City of Miami.
Okay, that's City of Miami.
Yeah, we have one uniform guy from Miami Beach.
Okay.
This car back here.
But the longer it drags out, guys start hearing on the radio, you know it is, and they want to be a part of it. Want to be a part of it, or maybe we don't want the media to get a hold of it because they listen to the frequencies.
Yeah, I will say I pay attention to that too. I know that they listen to that.
We didn't say his name on the radio. So.
Yeah. Nah, but you know how many people know that we live here?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe it was a rental.
It's an Airbnb.
Okay. From my understanding, he's been here for a few weeks, I think. From my understanding, he's been here for a few weeks. I saw him on Ocean Drive the other day.
Conor finally emerges and is handcuffed by Miami Beach police and taken into custody. He was then escorted to a detention center where he was booked into jail and released from custody approximately 4 hours later after posting a $12,500 bond.
Let's go straight door. This way, Conor. How you doing, man? Good, sir. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. He doesn't have anything on him, right?
No,
jewelry or
sir.
anything?
No.
That way makes it easier.
No watches, sir.
Okay.
You guys gonna follow the CGK?
Yes, sir, if you don't mind.
You gonna follow him? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the
He
attorney apparently is at the station already.
I know,
He knows already that we're going over there.
Yes, sir. And he said there's not much use of him being there. Is that right? Yeah.
Gonna finish at the station.
Straight to TGK, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You guys gonna follow the CGK?
Yes, sir, if you don't mind.
In May 2019, all charges against the former UFC champion were dismissed after prosecutors noted that the victim stopped cooperating with the investigation and withdrew his allegations. The Miami Herald reported that the victim also terminated his civil lawsuit against McGregor following a settlement agreement. Conor McGregor has had a plethora of run-ins with law enforcement. These include an April 2018 attack on a bus in New York, an August 2019 assault in a pub in Dublin, an October 2021 alleged assault of an Italian DJ, and this is just to name a few. If you'd like any of these cases to be included in upcoming videos, or a full video with all of Conor McGregor's encounters with police, let us know in the comments below. And to keep watching more BodyCamBust videos, just stay right here for another one we think you'd like.